love it. Well, actually twice a month. It's the Vault Show. And oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much going on. I hope I can remember everything that we have going on today. I know a lot of you are already digging in, already shopping. I have Rachel behind the phones today and the camera. She is monitoring everything. So if you guys have questions, if there's something that you want to see, all you got to do is let Rachel know. I'm super excited to be here. It's going to be a great day. I have so many things to show you. So as you're tuning in, as you're getting comfortable, let us know in the comments what you're excited about. Oh my gosh, Rachel, it smells so good in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as you guys, actually, I have my phone right here, so I can pull up comments on the website and all that. I'm gonna look at Facebook right now, so it's so good. Welcome on in. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Like I said, Rachel is monitoring the PztVHome.com and the TikTok. So, friends, let us know what you're excited about, where you're tuning in from, all the things. I will be able to look at my phone and interact and all that. So, welcome on in. I'm Beth Hanner, and this is my absolute favorite show. I love it because a lot of times we bring back old favorite products. Home fragrance is the name of our game here at Pztv Home, and we can basically fragrance any of your spaces, and we do it headache friendly. That's the best part about Pztv. You know, there's so many different ways that you're going to see here. We're going to talk about it. So I know I have an incredible show planned out. So let's go ahead. We're going to dive right on in. Look at all of these throwback cartons, and let me tell you, this is just a small portion of what I have so far. So we're going to start with some of these. It's good to see you too, Carrie. How are you today? Good to see everybody. All right. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Pat. You're on time today. Hi, Denise. Hi, Heidi. Teresa, you ordered? Oh, my goodness.
We have some new people on,
Yay!
too. The first time
Welcome
watching a
on
live.
in. We love that. We're so excited you guys are here. If you are new, definitely hashtag newbie. We love a follow. We'd love to connect with you guys. We do this quite often. As a matter of fact, I'm live every single day. So we would love to connect with you all and so forth. So definitely hashtag newbie for us. We're going to start off with cartons of sprinkles. These are, again, throwback fragrances, so super exciting stuff. So my first fragrance that I have here is Cranberry Pecan Crumble. And mind you, too, as promised, I do have a blending board with 8 different recipes that we will be posting later, just so you guys know. So that's coming. Cranberry Pecan Crumble. All right, so this format that I have here is called a carton of sprinkles. Again, it's going to hold approximately 4 bags of wax is what is in this, but it's actually for a lesser price, so it's a really good deal. Cranberry Pecan Crumble. Your fragrance notes are brown sugar crumble, cranberry puree, and golden baked pie crust. This is one of my absolute favorites. I actually showed you guys this. If you were tuning in with me, you know I have a big mouth, and I kind of talked a little bit, well, actually a lot yesterday about this show today. So this is one of those fragrances. I love this so much. So this is definitely a stronger fragrance. What I love about this the most is that you really smell the brown sugar and the cranberry and all of it. It's like a perfect bakery scent for the upcoming fall. I know a lot of you are excited about that. So that's your first fragrance there. A lot of love. I'm making sure I'm not missing out on any comments. Hot buttered rum. Oh, I don't know. All right. So fun fact about some of these. FYI, if you see something that is live, it's a Vault show. So it's always going to be while supplies last. So grab it while you can. Don't sleep on it. Next up is Farmhouse Pumpkin. Fragrance notes are spiced orange, pumpkin, and zesty vanilla. So I actually promised this one was coming back yesterday as well. What I love about this pumpkin is that this is not necessarily like, there's no cinnamon in it, and it's not so much as a bakery pumpkin that we think about when you think about pumpkin. It's actually just like a pure pumpkin. It's really nice. And the tail end of this, that zesty vanilla, gorgeous fragrance. Really, really like this one. So Farmhouse Pumpkin, also available. I'm making sure I'm not missing out on any of your fragrances so far. All right, Bourbon and Oud. This one made an appearance, I want to say last year about this time maybe. Whiskey Barrel, Warm Vanilla, and Oakwood. This is for those of you that like a good, stronger smell. This is a very strong, very intense, but it's nice. It has a little bit of a masculine smell to it. So I do like this. I forgot how I did like this. I don't know that I did any blends with this one. The Warm Vanilla is, I think, what draws me into it. So it's not so much as strong whiskey. Obviously, that is your front note, followed by Warm Vanilla and then Oakwood. I like the wood that is in this as well. So I know that one is actually a crowd favorite from back when. So definitely a lot of love for that one. Salted pumpkin seeds. This is really fun. I don't know. I feel like it might be a hair too early for some of these, but maybe not. Maybe for some of you, I know yesterday you all said that you were ready for fall fragrances. Well, here you go, right? Salted pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds sprinkled with salt and then baked to perfection. Healthy, simple, yet delicious is your description. I like the salt. I could smell the salt. That, it's definitely one of those that mixes in. I like that a lot. I do like that. So again, 2 pumpkin fragrances, my friends. Definitely another one for the arsenal as well. Pumpkin season is going to be quickly upon us. I think it's crazy that we're saying that it's almost the middle of June, and here Beth is talking about pumpkins and apples. Here we go.
Never too early.
That's right. Never too early. I don't know. I've asked you guys this a lot, like on the shows and such. Like, are you somebody that likes to melt, fall fragrances year round, or you are a seasonal person, fragrance person? I know for me, I kind of am more seasonal. So right now I've kind of gotten into the pineapples and the coconuts and so forth. But I mean, I guess, it's never too early, for a little, pumpkin or brown, cranberry pecan crumble. White chocolate mousse is another throwback, that was pretty, fantastic when it initially launched. I remember it, remember loving it. What I think I like about this one is that you can take this one a couple different ways. Here at Pink Super Home, we talk about blending and different ways to take your fragrances. Like, we had a whole fragrance focus on vanilla, and I say, okay, well, I can take vanilla and make it a perfumey smell, or I can take it and make it a bakery smell, or I can make it more of a neutral. This is one of those fragrances. So white chocolate mousse, I think would be decadent with like a strawberry, right? Fresh sweet strawberry. But you have notes of white chocolate, sweet cream, and then fluffy mousse is your tail end of this. Yeah, I really like that. I like the sweet cream. That's that middle note that's in there. I really love all of that. I think, like I said, I think this one could go a couple different ways. You could take it and blend it with a fruit smell. You could take it and make it a bakery fragrance. So a lot of love. So those are your first 5, and we're not even like scratching the surface, you guys. So far, so good, right? Let me see here. Seasonal, you're ready for fall down in Florida? I bet. You're kind of like how we are here in Houston. It's hot, right? Definitely. Hi, Sarah. I guess I'm seasonal, but I do like the spring and summer. Yeah, I definitely am as well. I feel like I use, more of these, and you're going to see, actually, this is a probably more spring, summer in the front. Kind of did that. I separated some of these out. So let's talk about some of these. So for some of you who are saying that you're more of a summertime, you like to tailor your scent to the season, here you go. All right, first up, I have Vibrant Blooms. So you have fragrance notes of strawberry, sweet orange, and sugary petals. This one I don't think has, I think it made a reappearance probably back in January. I like this fragrance because, like I said, it's one of those versatile fragrances that can go more paired up with fruit or then floral, either way. And it's because it's got those fruit notes as well. So you've got strawberry as your front note. We're going to talk about strawberry actually here, I think it's in a couple weeks. So as a fragrance note, so strawberry, sweet orange, and sugar petals are your fragrance notes there in Vibrant Blooms. Another crowd fave, Royal Blue Citrus. Got a lot of love for this one. I really like this fragrance. This is obviously, that's a really rich, gorgeous color. I like the colors, they make me happy. But Royal Blue Citrus made a return today. This one is definitely lots of citrus that's in this, but at the very tail end, you have a slight musk smell, more of a softer musk smell. When this one originated, look at that color, my friends. That's just such a stunning color too. Definitely Royal Blue. All right. So let me know in the comments what you guys are buying. You like, Jessica said, I just ordered. What did you order? Hi, Lisa. How are you today? Good to see you. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Good to see you. You guys like the seasonal? Yes. All right. Hi, Veronica. It's one of your favorites? Yeah, there's so many amazing ones. Royal Blue Citrus, definitely. Royal Blue Citrus. First order in, she says. I'm working on my second one. Hey, it's a great day to shop. I love it. There's so many things. Like I said, there's a lot of things that you're going to see. I'm going to talk about here in a second. I'm going to get through it. I promise. There's so much fun stuff today. Malibu Dreams. Got a lot of love. I'm going to actually pick up both of these because both of these fragrances made their debut about this time last year in our Fruit Fusion collection. I believe it might have been May. It was either May or June. But you remember, Rachel?
I think it was May.
June?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I remembered that. But these were really popular fragrances. Definitely can be paired together, but both very different. So here in my hands, I have Malibu Dreams, and then I have Tahitian Beach. So your Malibu Dreams has fragrance notes of coconut woods, solar bloom with your tail end being exotic vanilla. I personally love this one because I love pairing my coconut and my vanilla together. Gorgeous fragrance. Followed up with some Tahitian Beach. You have fragrance notes of island papaya, sun-drenched citrus, and emerald palm leaf. Both of these, what I think I love about both of them is they are pure complements to what we just launched. So if you've missed out on it, we just launched a mango fragrance, banana fragrances, so many fragrances on the PZTV that was last Tuesday. And both of these would be perfection with a lot of those new fragrances. So definitely a lot of good stuff. You received your scent flirt yesterday, and today I'm ordering another. I love. All right. Speaking of that, right? I could go off. We have that scent flirt show on Monday, so I'll save all my energy for that because you guys know I'm passionate about that program. But I'm not hate. I think that's great. You know, the more the merrier, right? You can never have. There's too many fragrances. It's just definitely good. All right, and then pool party. It's not a summertime around our house, obviously, without this fragrance. So fragrance notes are cocoa butter, white floral with some warm amber. If I think this is like spot on when it comes to fragrance. This is named perfectly. It makes, and I think it's that floral note that is in this one. If you've smelled it, then you know. But your front note's cocoa butter, followed by white floral and warm amber. Pool party is one of those that's fun to mix with a lot of different fragrances. Pink pineapple pairs really well with it. It's got amber in it, so anything that you would pair up that has an amber fragrance note would be really good too. A lot of good stuff. All right, we're going to move on down because I'm about to explode your mind. So surprise. All right, so speaking of great things and perfect fragrances for the summertime, we decided that we would just debut a brand new fragrance never before seen until right now. Introducing to you Hibiscus Haze. You guys, gorgeous. Smells so good. Fragrance notes are sparkling yuzu, tropical breeze, and pineapple. Let me tell you that and we have it in two different formats, right? So you have it here in a 3.75 ounce bag, and then you also have it in a room spray. I sprayed the studio with this yesterday because I had to experience it, and wow, it smells so good. Have you smelled this?
I have not smelled it.
All right,
You're going to have
Rachel
to spray that again.
This.
Oh my
You want to
gosh.
spray it? Yeah, spray it. It's good. So Rachel's going to use our room spray. So we are launching it in two different formats. I'm going to highly encourage you to purchase this. This is an amazing. I want you to think
really good.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Perfect for summer.
It's really, really pretty for, yeah. And I think it's we've talked a lot about pineapple fragrances, but this is a different fragrance, a very unique fragrance. This is going to pair beautifully with that mango that we just launched. I would even pair it with, I think pink pineapple is gorgeous with about anything, but it would be really good with that. What did I pair it up with? Tropical Passion and pink pineapple. There you go. Hibiscus Island Escape. See, I have recipes, so lots of good stuff there. But we have two different formats available right now for purchase. I'm telling you right now, this is a must-have fragrance. Definitely don't sleep on it. Definitely don't sleep on it. Yay! You grabbed it up. Good. It's really, really good. Yeah, and the room spray is wonderful. It's very concentrated, but like I had it smelling like a tropical haven up in here yesterday with that guy. So got a lot of love. You know, it's curious, right?
Someone's asking if it's a strong fragrance.
It is a strong fragrance. Yes. Yes. And I love it. It's strong in a good way. I love that. You know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to really take you guys and go out on a limb here. I have a lot of love for pink pineapple, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to rival it. It's that good. Okay. Trust me. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So you definitely want it. All right. Is it fruity? Yeah. Yes. You have your pineapple as your tail end. I want you to think like tropical haven. It's named hibiscus haze. But it's very like islandy, like, you know, summery, springy. It goes beautifully with what we've been launching so far. You will not be sorry. I promise you. Amazing fragrance. All right. Next up, we're going to move on down. Keep those questions coming. I love, yes, new fragrance alert. Angela, we just talked about hibiscus haze. All right. Sunny Citrus is your next fragrance. Friends, this launched initially as a Paisley pick. Right? So you have fragrance notes here. This one, grapefruit geranium with fresh breeze. Sunny Citrus is a really bright fragrance. I know a lot of you have experienced it already and are very familiar. Love that one. It's a bright, I really enjoy the grapefruit. That's what I think I smell in the front note with the front of this. It was very popular. So a lot of times when we have what we call a monthly fragrance is our Paisley pick, right? Our focus fragrance for the month is a Paisley pick, and Sunny Citrus was one of those. When a fragrance typically does really, really well, then we add it back to the line. And so a lot of times, some of these fragrances you've seen as sneak peeks, like pink pineapple, fireside vanilla, orange mango mai tai, sea salt vanilla, everything autumn. I could continue to go on. Holiday home. All of those were Paisley pick at one time or another, and they made their way into the line. So Sunny Citrus was proven a fantastic fragrance. So definitely grab it. You have two different formats here. So available in a 3.75 ounce bag of sprinkles, in addition to a 16 ounce carton of sprinkles. So definitely a carton fragrance. Got a lot of love for that. Man, I've been talking a lot. How are we doing over there? I am checking it out. Let's see here. You need a name? That is Sunny Citrus, Isabella. You got your first order in, Miss Kathy? That's so exciting. Yay. Yay. All right. We're going to move on down here. Next, we're going to speak on Paisley's Punch. This one, okay. This is an OG, big time OG fragrance. We brought this back initially on Paisley's birthday as part of the blending barrel, but it was only available. I think it's still available in that bundle, which is really good, by the way. But now it's available for purchase right now. It's two different formats. Paisley's Punch was a crowd pleaser when it initially launched. Very fantastic fragrance. Really nostalgic for me. I feel like it has kind of like Hawaiian tropic kid vibes. It's definitely named perfectly. Fragrance notes are cherry, orange, berry, and lime. This is a must buy. I love this one. I feel like it's definitely something perfect for spring, summer. So two different formats. I know there's a lot of you that love Paisley's Punch out there. Pool Party does have amber, Veronica. Yes, ma'am. Your warm amber is at the very tail end of it. It's actually a really nice fragrance. All right. Here in the front, I've got so many more too that we're gonna get to. Amberwood Lodge made its comeback. This is a huge favorite of mine. All right, so we talk about fragrance notes all the time here at Pink Zebra, and we tell you your fragrance notes because we want you guys to know exactly what it is that you're purchasing, and we try to give you a good description whenever we launch them. This fragrance is beautiful. So you have fragrance notes are citrus, mahogany wood, and amber vanilla. What I love the most about this one, I feel like this is a neutral fragrance. So this is something that I think everybody would love. I just love that. I think it's, okay, I gotta tell you. So I pick up the citrus very first, but I feel like this one is a fragrance that as it unfolds and as it melts, you do smell all of those fragrance notes. It's very, very pretty. I don't think it's necessarily a fall or spring summer. I just think it's an overall just a gorgeous fragrance for any room of your home. I wouldn't specify this as a bathroom smell or anything like that, just everywhere. Citrus, mahogany wood, and amber vanilla. Very, very gorgeous. Amber Wood Lodge. Hopefully you guys are grabbing that up because that's really good. Definitely one of my favorites for sure. All right. Zen Waters made its return. Warm Waters, soft floral, and sage are your fragrance notes in this. I want you to think like spa, watery fragrances, definitely clean, fresh, just overall well-being. And that is Zen Waters. It actually just made me smile just now. It's very watery, but it's got that freshness that I think that we all seek. So definitely one of those fragrances that would blend well with a lot. I did a blend with it. We should do, let's see, I think it's up there, Yoga Retreat. Let me see if I want to say I could do that real quick. Because we are doing pretty gosh darn good with time. Let's put together a blend. So I have Luxe Comfort, and then I'm going to grab up some Relaxed Lavender Vanilla. Here at Pztv Home, we customize our own fragrance, and we encourage you guys to do the same. So I'm actually going to give you one of my blends from the blending board, and then we will be doing posting that blending board after the live. So I do have 8 different fragrances that are on that blending board. But first up, we're going to use the featured fragrance, which is Zen Waters. Okay, so we're going to come in strong with that. And then I'm going to complement that with some Relaxed Lavender Vanilla. So this has notes of lavender blossom, creamy vanilla, and white woods. This one is part of our signature line that never goes away. Everybody loves it. It's very pretty, very, very pretty lavender. And then one of my favorites, Luxe Comfort. If you're a lover of cashmere, if you're a lover of sandalwood, vanilla, all of the things, this would be right up your alley. It's a very softer fragrance, but it's very pretty. So we're going to mix the 3 of these together. And then I'm calling this Yoga Retreat. This is Yoga Retreat. So all right, so first recipe, we will be posting this, so have no fears. All of these recipes are going to be coming your way. Love, love, love. Which one do you love? You love Amber Lodge? Yay! Good. Which one are you liking, Gina? I love it hearing from you guys. Keep those comments coming. I love to hear from y'all.
Somebody said that Sunny Citrus mixed with the Zen Waters is why she signed up with Pztv.
How about it? I would never have thought about that. All right, well, then you're going to have to get yourself some Zen Waters then, because both of those are available. How about that today? Yeah. That would be really pretty. That's what I love about Pztv, though, is that the possibilities with fragrances are endless, because if you think about it, we have over 70 fragrances at any given time. And then, I just mixed 3 together. But if in this case, I had 3 separate, so that's 3. And then I could do the 2 of these, which is 4, the 2 of those, which is 4, the 2 of these was a 6, or all 3, which is 7. So you see, there's just multiple different ways to make your own fragrance, which is awesome, right? Ooh, yeah. That's nice. That's a really pretty one. So Yogi Retreat, Zen Waters, Relax, and Luxe Comfort. Fun fact, friends, I'm feeling extra generous today. So if you place an order today, you always have a good chance. You have a really, really strong chance of getting one of these blending bags in your package. Definitely strong, good chance. A lot of love for that one. All right. Awesome. Keep those comments coming. We'll love to hear from you guys. If there's something that you want to see us blend, just let me know, and so forth. So that was your first blend. So that's Zen Waters was our featured fragrance. All right, I'm going to move my way down the line, and we're going to talk about sugared rosemary. So sugared rosemary is intriguing. When you think of rosemary, I think we instantly think of more of a food fragrance maybe. But this has got a really nice floral to it as well. But you also smell the vanilla. So sugared rosemary has fragrance notes of rosemary sprigs, vanilla bean with coconut woods at the end. It's nice. I like the vanilla that's in this, but I love vanilla. This is more of your traditional vanilla bean, and I think that's probably what, now that I'm smelling it again, I think I smell the most. That's what my nose is calling out. But you do have some coconut at the very tail end. Very, very pretty. So rosemary sprigs, vanilla bean, and coconut woods is in sugared rosemary. Love it. Is your favorites, but not too floral. Yeah, it's not. It's not overly floral, but you do have a little bit of that as well. Can you suggest a strong summer scent for an open room? I would go after that Tiki Punch that just launched, Mango Madness that just launched. We have a couple that are launching on Tuesday, but it's only Thursday, so I can't tell you what those are. That would be really good as well. What else do we have?
The Hibiscus Haze.
Hibiscus Haze would be a good one.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that would be good and strong. Pink Pineapple is always a good one. There's a couple that are down here that I think would be good, so hold tight. For sure. All right, we're going to move on down the line, and we're going to talk about these 6 that I have right here. So you've got a little bit of a different vibe going on. First and foremost, Aloha Flower. All right, this is 100% Hawaiian floral. Amazing fragrance. Amazing. So you have fresh plumeria is your front note with this one, followed by bright mandarin and smooth wood. All right, I'm going to open this up. So this is like I said, 100% Hawaiian flower. It smells so pretty. Oh gosh. This is just, I feel like plumeria is one of those fragrance notes that a lot of us recognize. I had a lot of plumeria lotions as a little girl, so it's definitely, it takes me back. This is a really nice fragrance. So, and I think, honestly, now that I'm looking, something like this Aloha Flower would probably complement like something like the Amberwood Lodge, right? Because it's got, they both have a little bit of a wood base to them. You wouldn't guess it with the name, but that you could also take this and mix it in I think, let me see if I have anything that I mixed. I didn't mix it today, but I have done a lot of mixing with this. Maybe something watery. I think it would be pretty with the Zen Waters, but this is always been a huge hit amongst our customers. Everybody loves this, so definitely a must add. Aloha Flower made a return. Well, Hawaiian citrus. Okay, for those of you looking for strong, it is the smell. Yes, exactly is. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Jennifer. All right, Hawaiian citrus made another return. I think this would pair well with that as well. So vibrant notes of orange, lemon, pineapple, and red berries. Very, very bright citrus smell, but what's intriguing about this one is that it's not just citrus. You have a whole bunch of other things going on in here. Yeah. I like this one a lot. And I like it that, like I said, it's not just front forward with the citrus. So orange, lemon, pineapple, red berries combined with sweet tropical florals. Definitely one of my favorites. Another strong fragrance, if you're looking for strong summer, Hawaiian citrus is definitely right up your alley. All right. I think this is sold out. I think it is because I've seen the comments. I'm going to ask Rachel to verify. Yeah. All right. So I am going to briefly talk about this one. I know there are a lot of you that love it. Hot buttered rum made its return briefly if you were lucky enough to get it. It is amazing. Definitely a must grab. So for those of you that were lucky enough to grab it, cinnamon, vanilla, and brown sugar, you will not be sorry. Amazing fragrance. I used to do a lot with that. So if you get that, hold on to that until cinnamon spice comes back. Cinnamon spice and amaretto cream and hot buttered rum together is a beautiful eggnog blend. So, just so you know, but yeah, definitely a must. That's a good one. If you got it, you're lucky because it was while supplies last. Warm White Sands, another return to the line. So we've been talking a lot about some of these summertime blends and the springtime fragrances. This is gorgeous. Warm White Sands, summer sands, sunlit glow, and exotic waters are your fragrance notes. This is watery. It's nice. It's pretty. It's got that gorgeous, let's see, what do I pick up when I smell this? I feel like I pick up the water, but it also has you definitely smell the sand that's at the front of it. So definitely, for those of you that like beachy fragrances, but not overkill, it's not a strong, like in your face fragrance. Warm White Sands definitely made a return. After Dark, we're going to take it a little bit of a different route, and we're going to reintroduce After Dark to the line. Fragrance notes are black raspberry, cozy vanilla, and amber crystals. If you are a lover of strong fragrances, this is for you. Guys, I've done a lot with this one. I did some black cherry with this when it originally came out. And it complements, what is the fragrance note that I'm feeling like? It pulls out the raspberry when you pair it with black cherry. And then, of course, the amber at the tail end. Very strong fragrance if you're somebody, like I said, that loves strong fragrances. After Dark was pretty popular when it came out in the fall. So, made a return to the line. Let's see here. Saw Southern Pecan Pie oil is out. Yes. You were tempted to purchase a plumeria plant. I did not know that. Okay. I would have been too. Yolanda, yeah, grab that up, girl. Definitely grab it up. All right. Last but not least is Orange Mango Mai Tai, my friends. Look no further. This is perfection. Love this fragrance. Originally came out as a paisley pick, right? And you guys loved it so much. I've done all kinds of things with this. You have notes of orange zest, mango, and pineapple with this. So this one can be easily blended with pink pineapple. It can be blended with the new mango fragrance that we have. I think I actually did a blend on the board. Tiki Punch and Amaretto. That sounds really good. Let me see if I know that I brought it up. Let's do that one real quick. We'll make that while we're talking. I love this fragrance because, like I said, it blends so well with all kinds of other fragrances. And it's an overall happy fragrance. So it's definitely gives you like a little bit of tropical drinks feels, hence the name Orange Mango Mai Tai. So we're going to pair up a little bit of this Tiki Punch. I know that we didn't launch this today. But I gotta tell you that this one definitely has my heart. So we're gonna blend in a little bit of this Tiki Punch with the Orange Mango Mai Tai, and then I'm gonna bring in a must-have fragrance. I feel like I've been doing a lot with this one lately. Amaretto Cream. All right, my friends, I am calling this one Cocktails at Sunset. Cocktails at Sunset. So what the Amaretto Cream does is it can be blended. I've talked about it so much as a fragrance because it can be blended with food-based fragrances. It can be blended with essentially any fruit that we have in the line, and it just complements. It's a gorgeous fragrance, definitely. You're excited about the pumpkin? Isabella placed an order. Phyllis, you guys are, yay! I love it. You're excited about all the pumpkin. What was the one that I talked about? Water. Oh my gosh, that was probably Zen Waters. Zen Waters, maybe? Okay, definitely. Tiki Punch and Endless Summer are your current favorites. I know, I would agree. They smell so good. I'm excited for this one. So I actually didn't mix this one. I just put this together. So you guys are going to see it here first. So maybe I'll make Rachel smell it. All right, Tiki Punch. You have some Orange Mango Mai Tai and some Amaretto Cream. And we are going to make Cocktails at Sunset. And I'm going to see if Rachel, I almost called her something different. If Rachel will smell this. Woo-wee. I love that. All right, so where I got that is.
Oh, that's really good.
Isn't that pretty?
It's strong, but
it is good.
It
strong.
is so bright and citrusy. Yeah.
It is, and it's the orange that is in this Tiki Punch. So that's an orange cream, and then you have the orange that's here, plus the mango, and then the Amaretto Cream. So that's how I kind of pulled it all together. Definitely, oh golly. And if you wanted to, I think you could definitely, you could replace the Tiki Punch with Paisley's Punch too, because I think it would be just as good. But the Tiki Punch has that orange cream in it, so it just definitely, this is a really pretty recipe. For you, if you're looking for strong, this would be right up your alley. So somebody's going to get this in their package. Yay! I'm going crazy today with blends, all the things. All right, let's keep it going. All right, we're going to talk about, I think we got through all of these, this section here. I think Orange Mango Mai Tai was my last one. I want to hear from you guys. What are y'all buying? Are you excited? All the things. Keep those comments coming. I definitely want to hear from everybody. Let's see here.
Someone was asking, what would you blend with warm white sands?
What would I blend with warm white sands? Okay, let me look. I have done Pool Party with it before. I would, from this lineup for sure, I would do Pool Party with it. I feel like it could use the amber that's in Pool Party, would complement this. And then I mean, I think it depends on what way you want to take it. If you wanted to, you could also add in a little bit of maybe like a pineapple or a coconut smell. I think would complement would tie all of that together. So you have the coconut. That's exactly what I would do. So Pool Party has cocoa butter, white floral, and amber. And then you have your Summer Sands, Sunlit Glow, and Exotic Waters. And then I would pair this up with a coconut-based fragrance. So something like Pink Pineapple would hopefully help you. Hopefully that helps. Okay? All right. We're going to move on down the line. Hi, Dawn. How are you today? The last one that you did was the dark color carton. Stacy, are you talking about After Dark? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, tons of free bags. Hi, Debbie Root. How are you? Good to see you. Hello from Tennessee. Hello, hello. All right, we're going to move on down because now we're going to get into a section. I do have a return section here from the vault, but I want to talk briefly about sales. So I told you at the very beginning I had so much to share today, and I hope I don't forget, okay? So these are just 3 simmer pots right here at Pztv Home. We have 2 different warmers that we feature, a simmer pot and then a simmering light. 2 different warmers that we feature here at Pztv Home. So these are simmer pots. Select simmer pots today through, I believe, Sunday, correct? Is that right? Yeah.
Sunday night.
Through Sunday night are on sale. Buy any of the 3 of these, but there's actually more online. Get a bag of sprinkles for free, right? So here in front of me, perfect gift for anyone in your family or a gift to you from you type thing too. I like to do that. Soccer ball, right? Adorable for those of you that love soccer, kids in soccer, all the things. You have a soccer ball simmer pot. Purchase any of these, and then I have the Rowan cowhide and then the Brindle cowhide as well in front of me. Any of these 3, plus there's a lot more online, are buy one, get a bag free. So definitely a really, really, really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Debbie. How are you? How long is the sale on the sprinkles and oils? Through Sunday. So definitely the time to buy, right? Definitely the time to stock up. All right, so we have 3 different ones here. We could do a blend in one of these. I'm going to grab, because I'm intrigued, I'm going to give you guys a blend. Hibiscus Island Escape. I'm going to go grab this Hibiscus Haze because I'm really itching to blend in it. And we're going to blend in this cute little soccer ball. So I'm going to give you a blend of Hibiscus Haze. And then I have Pink Pineapple and Tropical Passion. So this first blend that I'm going to give you, well, it's not the first one, but this is Hibiscus Island Escape. So 3 different fragrances. So we're just going to tear this bag open, okay? And I'm going to actually just pour a little bit in my simmer pot here. I love this fragrance so much. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Sparkling Yuzu, Tropical Breeze, and Pineapple. You guys do not sleep on this. This is an incredible fragrance. I love it. Hibiscus Haze, gorgeous. Perfect for the upcoming season. Just launched in a bag of sprinkles and a room spray. And then we're going to grab the ever so famous Pink Pineapple. This is like the OG summer fragrance. Ever since it launched in June of 2021, this one has been a crowd favorite. Huge. Probably the most popular paisley pick that we've ever had. Pink Pineapple, fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut. I love this fragrance so much. And then we're coming in hot with Tropical Passion. So fragrance notes are guava, passion fruit, and agave nectar. So I'm calling this Hibiscus Island Escape. Definitely a must make. I think this is a gorgeous balance. So pineapple, mango, a little bit of passion fruit, some guava. So everything when you think of tropical, this is it right here. Gorgeous fragrance. So definitely a must make. Oh yeah, that's really spot on. That smells really nice. So got a lot of love for that one. We'll be posting the board too. So just so you guys know, later on today, you're going to see the board with all the things and so forth. So making sure I'm not missing out on any comments. Alrighty, let's see here. You ordered, Yolanda. Yay! All right, you need a baseball simmer pot. Yes. I think so too. That'd be good. Send that into ideas and feedback for sure. All right, now we're going to go on down, and I'm going to talk a little bit about these small diffuser oils. So diffuser oils are the liquid fragrance line that we have here at Pztv Home. In fact, if you've hung out with me for any given amount of time, you know that I love them. Okay, and I love them because they are concentrated and they are strong, and I just have a love for the oil, and you know, I love it that they come in so many different fragrances too. All right, so what I have here in front of me are the 3.75 ounce bottles. All right, so only available right now in these 3.75 ounce bottles. I have Black Vanilla made a return to the line, right? So 3.75 ounce bottle. You have Vanilla Bean Bourbon Woods with some spiced maple at the tail end of this. Somebody was asking for this. Here you go. So here's your Black Vanilla. Got a lot of love for this. Vanilla Bean Bourbon Woods and spiced maple. Here in my hand, I have a definite winter throwback Woodland Cranberry. I know there was a lot of love for this one. Everybody needs a really good, strong cranberry. So you have fragrance notes of farmhouse cranberry, sugared citrus, and sandalwood in that one. All right. Then next up, we brought back not only in a sprinkle, but also we have it here in a diffuser oil, Sunny Citrus. Best part about this one is that I could also purchase that in a sprinkle, and then I could fragrance my spaces in different ways. Sunny Citrus. Fragrance notes are grapefruit, geranium, and fresh breeze. So gorgeous fragrance, paisley pick. Rocky Mountain Juniper also made a return. We talked about this fragrance a lot with Bergamot Week, which was just last week. So we now have it available in a diffuser oil. So if you snagged it in a carton of sprinkles, here you go. Here's your chance in a diffuser oil. So Juniper Bergamot with some mint leaf at the tail end. I like this one. I actually have this one in my home. I talk about these all the time, but you know, wall hugs are definitely one of my favorite ways to utilize our diffuser oil. So if you don't have one of those, I highly suggest it. I actually filled all mine this morning. Can't wait to get home to smell my house. All right. So any comments so far? Everything's so good, Rachel?
They're loving it.
Yay!
Tons of hearts. They're so excited for all the new fragrances.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Gotta make this recipe. I love this one. You're gonna have to grab you up some hibiscus haze. That smells so good. All right. Next up, Berry and Bright. That definitely a gorgeous fragrance. I think all the way through, you could use this right now. Fragrance notes are juicy pomegranate, red currant with some berry musk. I know that this one actually originated out around the Christmas season, but it has a really pretty fruit smell to it. I love the pomegranate that's in it. Just a really nice overall smell. Berry and Bright, really like that one. All right, and then last but not least, I love this pomegranate. Okay, the two of these, mind you, I would totally mix the two of these. Berry and Bright with some pomegranate plumpkin. Pomegranate plumpkin has notes of juicy pomegranate, white pumpkin, and fall leaves. Again, you have pumpkins on this. This originally came out around the fall season. Both of these did actually. And it's got a really nice fragrance to it. If you're looking for that hint of fall, don't sleep on this one, and definitely don't sleep on this next one. Sugared pear pecan. All right, we need a moment for this one. Such a good one. Paisley pick. Okay, again, you guys see it? Came out, and when it came out, everybody loved it. This is your perfect maple pumpkin spiced pear with sugared pecans. Smells good enough to eat. I love this one in my kitchen. It just opens it up. It smells so fantastic. So all of these made a return. So if you are a lover of diffuser oil like me, look at all these choices, right? Definitely. The pomegranate is strong. Yes, it is good. Yeah, the two of those combined, Yolanda, I would do that pomegranate pumpkin and then the Berry and Bright, I think would be nice. You could even throw in a little bit of sugared pear pecan with that. Just see what happens. I like mixing my diffuser oils. I actually just did that this morning. I'm going to talk about the larger ones here in just a second, but I did a beautiful blend of Tiki Beach and Pink Pineapple in my wall hug, I think, at the top of my stairs this morning. So I also had laundry. I did a lot of mixing now that I think about it. So I love that we have the ability to do that with all of our products, right? So just keep that in mind as you guys are shopping. Lots of good stuff here. Definitely a wonderful release on diffuser oil. Keep the questions coming. I love it hearing from y'all. All right. Speaking of diffuser oil, we have next up, I want to talk about our 16-ounce diffuser oils and a sale. All right. So if you're a lover of it, like me, you're not going to want to sleep on this. Really a really great deal. So I was talking about wall hugs and why I love them. Our diffuser oils are also meant to be used in a reed diffuser, right? And so the best part about the reed diffusers is it's kind of like, I call this an effortless way to fragrance your space. You add your diffuser oil to this, right? And then it just fragrances with the reeds. The reeds are going to soak up your fragrance and fragrance your room. So we have several different fragrances that are available. This is, of course, a larger bottle. And so what you're going to, once you purchase any one of these that I have here, and I'm going to go through the fragrances, you actually get a reed diffuser for free today. So benefit, if you need to stock up on any of these, you get your reeds for free. So how about that? That's good too, right? All right, we're going to start off with some of the fragrances. First off, I have Aquamarine. This is a really pretty fragrance. Actually, love the coconut that's at the tail end of this. But front note is aqua waters followed up with bright citrus and then smooth coconut at the very tail end. This is a perfect balance of orange and coconut, like the citrus coconut blend. Named perfectly, gorgeous, very popular. So Aquamarine, 16-ounce bottle. I want to point out too that when you purchase the diffuser oil in this size, you actually get a deal. You save a little bit of money. So always purchase it in a larger size if you do fall in love with the fragrance, because we're all about saving money, right? It's like the cartons versus the bags. It's the same concept here. So, all right, Aquamarine, first fragrance. Next up is Blue Lotus Made, is part of this sale. Again, you purchase any of these fragrances, you get your reed diffuser for free. Got a lot of love for that. Blue Lotus has fragrance notes of green melon, tropical floral, and amber. Everybody has loved this one since it came out. I love to mix this with watermelon, any kind of melon, any of the melon fragrances. Watermelon lemonade's really good with it. A little bit to pull out some citrus that you don't typically pick up. It's good with like happy citrus and poppies, or even the Hawaiian citrus, orange mango mai tai, any of those. Gorgeous fragrance there. All right, next up here in the front, I have Midnight Waters. I'm going to grab two as I'm talking about it. Midnight Waters is a really nice, has a hair of a masculine smell, but a watery fragrance. Front note is blue water followed by warm beach breeze and sun-drenched wood. A lot of love for that one. That's a stronger fragrance. I like that this is one of those, it's a non-seasonal fragrance. And it actually would mix really well with what I have in my hand here. Coastal Cotton Air Care Plus. All right, so if you know anything about our Air Care Plus line, you know that it is odor neutralizing. So that's what this fragrance is going to do. So we have fragrance notes of turquoise waves, cozy linen, and warm breeze. This can be mixed if you want it to. You always want to make sure that if you're going to mix this with a non-Air Care Plus fragrance, that it's at least 6 and 6 is the ratio. So half and half for your bags. In your diffuser or your wall hug, I would do like 2/3 to give you an idea. So in the wall hugs, you do fill it up to where Paisley's tail is embossed. So I would say a little over half would be your Air Care Plus. Coastal Cotton has been definitely a really big seller. So nice. We also have here Radiant Raspberry Air Care Plus in the same Air Care Plus line. That's another bright fragrance, fresh raspberry, blackberry, and lemon water. Follow up with some limoncello cupcakes. Yum. The two of these would be really good together too. Would really be nice. All right, so limoncello cupcakes. This one is like good enough to eat. All All right, limoncello buttercream, fluffy cupcake with vanilla bean at the tail end. I love the vanilla, and it's a gourmand fragrance. So limoncello cupcakes, very buttery, very lemony. It's like a butter cake. You know, it's delicious. Very, very nice. All right, and last but not least, I have 2 more fresh fragrances made a return. I used this Laundry Fresh actually in my wall hug this morning with some lemon. So Laundry Fresh has notes of fresh breeze, mineral springs, and clean florals. This is like spot on fresh laundry smell. You can't go wrong. Very, very nice. Okay. And then Sunshine Breeze, sheer lily, airy clouds with some vanilla amber at the tail end. This has been a very popular fragrance since it launched. I love the amber that's at the end. It's gorgeous. It's fresh, but it also has that feminine touch smell to it. So all of these oils that I have here, again, great price, save money, great fragrance. They're all fantastic fragrances. Mix that in, you purchase, and then you get the rediffuser for free till Sunday. Woo! Wee, that was a lot. How we doing so far? You guys loving it? Everybody good? All right, looks like I've got quite a crew over there on Facebook too. I love it. What are you guys ordering up? I want to hear from you. I'm going to see if I can see some orders on my end. I always love hearing from you guys. If you're placing orders, let me know. This has been an explosive show so far. So good. So many, I can't even pinpoint like what my favorite thing is so far. So good. All right.
Lexi says she has a problem of deciding what not to order.
Girl, I know. It's like one for me, that for me, that for me, that for me. Yeah, it's just a lot. All right. I'm getting ready to give you guys the deal of the century. Yesterday, I let this cat out of the bag for the consultants. And so today, it's available for everybody. All right, so we got together, I got to say, when the boss was gone, and decided we were going to throw a sale on some lotions to you guys' benefit. So if you are a lover of lotion, do not sleep on this. This will not last long. It is through Sunday. These lotion sprays are buy 2, get 1 free. You guys, we have never done this before. That is 30% off. And it is amazing. All right, so select, but you can see, look at all of these fragrances. I don't even know if I can. All right, let me talk about what it is, and then I'm going to name off some of these so we can kind of talk about the fragrances. They're all wonderful, by the way. I think I've used almost every single one. So this originally launched back in October of last year. And it has hit a grand slam home run with customers. Everybody loves this. So this is a hydrating body lotion spray. This format launched in October, reformulated. This originally, I'm drawing a blank, maybe a couple years ago when this originally came out, would you say? Probably. This was the first model, and then we decided that we would make the bottle a little sexier and a 360 turn spray with a bag on valve technology, so environmentally safe and all of the things, but the same amazing product in it, right? So just so you know that they are the same product, just a different bottle. So raspberry peanut cake is what I have in my hand, but hydrating body lotion spray it's infused with essential oils. When you use this, you can tell. I used it this morning, and as a matter of fact, I think I sprayed a little bit on my arms. I smell kind of like everything, actually. I love this product so much. After I get out of the shower, I get back in, and then I spray down. Fantastic product. Hydrating body lotion spray. Got a lot of love. Raspberry peony cake is the first fragrance that it comes available in. Right? Next up, so we have all of these are buy 2, get 1 free, friends. I'm going to say right now, if you need it, buy it. Don't sleep on it. California Boy, definitely a favorite amongst those that like more of a masculine smell, but I don't feel like it. I feel like anyone can use it. It's a gorgeous, like almost like an Abercrombie type. Smells really, really good. Pink pineapple, need I say any more? This is, like I said, the smell of summer. Here I have in my hand Sunkissed, which is like a gorgeous, I think this has a lot of amber. It's a feminine, very feminine smell, very, very pretty. Vanilla and peach milk originally came out as a Scent Flirt exclusive, and it is available now. So vanilla and peach milk as buy 2, get 1 free. Very pretty as well. I love vanilla and peach. We have Tiki Beach, Summer Romance, Sunshine Breeze. Oh my gosh, the best one ever. Don't be buying all this. Vanilla Rose. You guys know This one has my heart. Here you go. Vanilla Rose is now part of the sale. Love this fragrance so much. Smells so good. Vanilla Rose. All right. Aquamarine, Fresh Sweet Strawberry. Okay. And in the front, we have here Nectarine and Sweet Pea. We have Cool Blue. Let's see here. I Love Watermelon, Lemon Sugar. That's a fun one, by the way. And then Blue Lotus. And then the three that we have that have been around the longest, I'm going to talk about them for a second. Cashmere Vanilla Blossom. This is like a gorgeous vanilla smell. Very, very pretty, right? And then I have here in my hand, Relaxed Lavender Vanilla, and then Cucumber and Aloe. All of these are fantastic fragrances. Don't snooze on this. Buy two, get one free. Definitely add a cart. If I had a gift to give, I think this would be a fantastic gift. We actually have a gal that, well, you guys know Laura Lee. She works with me on Pztv, and she's one of our models for photography. Her grandfather uses this, and she said that it's easy for him to apply. So when I say 360 turn, I want you to think that this will turn, it will spray like this, it will spray like this, all the way around, which makes it like when you spray it back on your back, easy to reach places. So definitely a fantastic product, and nothing on the market like it. So just awesome stuff. All right, I want to see what we're doing here. You have 4 bottles of it? Yes, just buy them up. They are wonderful, aren't they? I love them, Sandy. Yes. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Hot summer, Pink Zebra Home, hashtag hot girl summer vibes. Yes, Amanda, I know. It's amazing, isn't it? It's a really good product. And I feel like too, don't sleep on this. You know, for days that are that you want more of a lighter moisturizing, this is perfect. But you know, I spend a lot of time, especially right now, in the pool in the summertime, and so I've been using a lot of our body oil too. That Beach Club is pure perfection. So we definitely have that. Well, it's actually behind me right here. This is still a Scent Flirt exclusive. And I love this too. I love this fragrance so much. But Luxe Body Oil paired up with some hydrating body wash. So best part about Pink Zebra is that, you know, like we said, you can fragrance any of your spaces. But also we have a kitchen line as well, a body line, and then we're also safe for those furry friends, those pets that we all love. So, oh my gosh. Okay, that is the very tail end. What did you guys think? I want to hear from you. If there's something that you want to see, we can kind of go back through and talk about the different products and so forth. All right. What are they saying, Rachel?
So they were asking about the 16-ounce diffuser oil, which reed you get with it.
The Naked Reed. That's this one here that we have. Okay, so this actually has a cap that sits on top that screws in. So what you're going to do, I think did we set? Oh, thank you. All right, so you're going to fill this up. This will hold an entire 3.75 ounce bottle. When you use this, just so you know, if you turn your reeds, so like I'll actually add this to the reed diffuser, right? And then how I do it is I take the lid, right? And then I'm just gonna screw it on tight. And then when you turn it, all of that liquid is gonna come down and soak the reeds, right? And then you flip it right back over. I might wait like 30 seconds and then unscrew the top, and you have instant fragrance. What I love about this is that I want you to think like, I like reed diffusers for like 3-tiered trays and kitchens, spaces that you definitely don't want candle wax. Maybe it's not conducive to that, but you still want fragrance. A laundry room, this would be perfect in a laundry room. This would be perfect as an entryway because it's still going to fragrance, but like I said, this is kind of, I would say it's a little incognito too. We have multiple different reed diffusers. In fact, I actually have one right here. So this one as well, this is the Baby's Breath. It's off the top, right? It's right here. Blue vase, babe with red, it's Baby's Breath. I'm going to get the exact name of it, but gorgeous. Another reed diffuser that we have in the line. And again, if I didn't know Pink Zebra products, I may not know that this is actually purposeful as well as beautiful and decorative. So another reed diffuser that we have in the line.
Baby's Breath.
I was right. Baby's
right.
Breath reed diffuser. Yep. Why complicate it, Beth? Just Baby's Breath. So cute. And I like how the Baby's Breath stayed red too. So Definitely good stuff there. Okay. I wanted to have Rachel take me back down. There is like so many amazing things going on this table right now. But I want to highlight the sale items, of course, in addition to the fact that we brought back some monster fragrances for this. And I'd love to hear what you guys are loving so far. So let's walk on down. First up, we have the lotions. Buy two, get one free deal ever. Such a good deal. All right. Then we have the the large 16-ounce bottles of diffuser oil. Get a reed diffuser for free with that. Okay. We also introduced a bunch of throwback smaller diffuser oils, 3.75 ounce, amazing fragrances there. Okay. In addition to a sale on select simmer pots. Buy a simmer pot, get a bag for free. Yes, please. These are so cute too. I love these cow prints. They're so trendy. Those are just 3 that are available in the line. So there's lots of more. If there's something that you didn't see here, you could definitely grab one. You know, it'd be a perfect gift too for somebody that's never tried Pink Saber before. I think, you know, because then you get your bag of sprinkles, plus you get your unit or your element, your warmer to melt your candle wax. So
and they can pick any bag.
Yeah. Hibiscus haze. It's perfect, right? I'm super excited about that one. That's what's in here, a blend. All right. And then we launched up a whole bunch of different fragrances here. Definitely everything is linked up to the website. You guys, this is always, I want you to keep in mind, I am the messenger here while supplies last. So if you see something, I want you to grab it now. Beth told you, okay? So definitely don't sleep on it. A lot of really great fragrances and so forth. The most exciting fragrance, in my opinion, that we added to the line is Hibiscus Haze. And oh my goodness, it's fragrance notes of sparkling yuzu, tropical breeze, and pineapple. Oh my, I don't know, it's making me happy. It's such a gorgeous, so yuzu is an orange fragrance. It's from the citrus family. So I want you to think tropical breeze with citrus and pineapple. That's the perfect way to describe this fragrance. It's very tropical, but it's different than pink pineapple, but they're both amazing. I think this might be a hair better if you want to. It smells that good. All right. And then we're just move us on down a little bit. Lots of new fragrances or return, not new fragrances, back into the line, including some of that we haven't seen in a while, like Farmhouse Pumpkin and Cranberry Pecan Crumble. So what we're going to do is we have so many blends and such that we are going to share to our social media. So I'm going to be blending for a while. If there's any questions, bring them on. I want to hear from you guys. Would love to hear from you. If you want to see me blend something specific, just let me know in the comments. That was the show today. What did y'all think?
Tons of hearts.
Yay! I told you it was good. I will be live again on Monday. Monday, you will see me next. And Monday, we will be talking about that amazing Scent Flirt program that we have. That is our Scent Flirt show. And we also are going to be probably doing some sneak peeks of that primetime show. Let me tell you, there are some beautiful things coming on that primetime show. Some really pretty things. I cannot wait. Fragrance is definitely what we do best here at Pink Saber Home. And I'm so fortunate that I get to live and smell it all day long. It's wonderful. So you guys are such a delight. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I will see you on Monday at noon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, friends.